This is the name of the company that makes this juicer, and this is their Juice Fountain Cold XL, which is the largest juicer that they make, and it's pretty massive. So let's go ahead and take a look at it. Here it is. This is a really large juicer, but it's also very good looking. It has a stainless steel base. I mean, this part here is metal, this part's metal, and then the rest, which is plastic, has a little bit of a silver tint to it, which really complements that. This is meant to be when they say cold juicer, it has a few different speeds. You can see here it has, it says soft fruit, it says quiet, fast, or boost. And it's hard to hold this because it is actually heavy. It unlike, say, some of the other juicers where it's just like a lever, just push, push, push. Here you can slowly turn it, see, like that, like a dial. So you can go all the way, there's off, and then once you click, then it can go slow, slow, fast, 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 fast to the highest point, which is up here. And what that would do is, that's kind of part of the cold part, is so that you are not heating up your veggies as much on the super high speed. So that's what that means when it says cold juicer. Now on the top up here, this is the biggest opening that I've ever seen. This actually is 3.5 inches across. Usually the largest I've seen before is 3 inches, so this is 3.5 inches, which will mean that there's less chopping and you can put more in there, so you can make it faster to juice it. And there you've got the pusher, which is plastic. So that goes up here, and let's take a look at it from the side. So you're looking at it from the side. This is where the pulp goes, and this is the largest pulp bin I've ever seen. So this is designed, especially great if you want to do a whole bunch of juicing. You got a family and you want to make a lot of juice at once. If you want to juice ahead of time, then that's what this is really good for. You've got your juice jug, which also is the largest juice jug that I've ever seen. I think it's here. It's 2 point. How would you say? It goes up to 70 ounces, which that's here. You see that? I don't know if you can see that. It's kind of hard to see here. Where can you see that there? I don't know if you can read that. It goes up to 70 and seems pretty heavy duty. This is where the juice goes in. Now why this is a little different too, as this is designed, the lid is really tight. So after you make your juice, you turn it so this hole closes, and it's designed to keep this airtight in your refrigerator, and then when you want to pour, then you turn the top so that it'll come out the spout here. Oh, this is a nice little thing. This is, if you're just, even though it's a big juicer, you're like, oh, I just want to do a cup. Then you stick this on, and then what that does is that keeps the juice from, like, splattering, and then you put your cup right under here. So this nice little rubbery piece here is good for a single serve things. And then here we're gonna lift that. That locks it into place. We lift up the top. Here, also pretty strong for plastic. This is all metal, so more metal means, well, there's less plastic. That's always a good thing. So this definitely has some weight to it. And here, okay, so to get this off, you just lift it up. Here is the basket. Now, what I've noticed with these Brevilles, this here is super, super fine, a lot finer than any of the other centrifugal type juicers I've had. So when you've got to keep this clean. If you don't, then it won't juice properly. The juice won't go through, and it actually can cause these things to have juice fly out the side. So you need like a little metal brush. Like this. I got this, that was 3 in a kit, but you really need to get that and do that, or else this is going to clog up and then it's not going to work properly. So just keep that in mind. Let's look at the part where the juice comes in. Again, very impressive with the weight of this, being all stainless steel. Pretty nice. So, and then that's the base. So these are the parts that you would have to clean, would be this part, this, which is extremely important to keep that clean, clean, clean. And then that pushes down. Then this part goes there, like so. And then that. And then we get our juice jug over here that fits underneath, like that. And then you lock it into place, and then that would be to where it's ready to go. Well, you also need a juice jug to attach to it here. So I'm gonna get, I'm gonna run it through with some carrots, some kale. Let's see how well it can handle different veggies. First up is carrots. Now let's start it up. Now it's on the slow. Let's kind of see, now we'll move it up to, that's fast, and then we're going to go all the way up to what they call boost. I'm going to kind of do it like at a medium, because this is a hard fruit. They say soft fruits, but I don't want to make it too fast. So let's do some carrots. Here's the juice. Pretty good. To say that looks pretty darn good for the carrot. And let's take a look at how well the pulp is. So here's the pulp. I'm really loving the Big Ben. So let's see. Here we go. Let's see how well it works here. Yeah, that's actually pretty good. I mean, there's a little bit of moisture coming out. You can see it a little bit. Right. I have to squeeze pretty hard. So for the carrot, this, very nice. I'm really happy with that. Next up, kale. I'm going to put it on the low setting. Put a big chunk in there. And here we go. Now this is a very wide juice jug, so keep that in mind on what you're seeing. Doesn't look like there's actually very much foam at all. That's, see how that, if I tilt it, you don't have a whole lot of foam. I think that that slow setting really helps a lot with keeping it from being foamy. So let's also take a look at the pulp. Let's see how that came out. And here we go. Pulp. I know I thought I saw a chunk in there. Okay, let's just try the squeeze test here. It's pretty dry. Now, it could be a bit finer, but it's really pretty dry. It's I'm very surprised on that. That did much better than I thought. I wanted to make this thing noted here that I'm noticing. And it happened the same thing with the carrots. You get this little area here holds a fair amount of juice. And when you are taking your thing apart, you can add this to your juice. It just seems like that little bit hangs out here. Which is just fine. You just got to be aware of that so that you, because that's actually quite a bit. You can see that's that's quite a bit. You don't want to like be losing. So just something I noticed that this juicer does. Okay, so overall, did good with the carrots. I was surprised how well it did with the kale. So so that's it for my review. Check it out, and thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.